Good? Okay. All right, well, look, this is a big-time college basketball game. Incredibly proud of our team. I thought we came out, played a great first half, really competed at a high level. And, you know, one, give Kentucky credit for the plays they've made. You know, I think they showed incredible maturity, and their experience came out in that second half, no question. For us, it's disappointing because, you know, you're winning for 27 minutes, and our guys competed, they played hard. This guy to my right, at 17 years old, what he does and how he competes and how he shows up, I couldn't be more proud of him. Cannot be more proud of him coaching this guy, man. We got a long season to go. I feel more optimistic tonight losing than I did even before, because you find out in this game the character of your team, the heart that they have, and this team's got a lot of heart. You know, we're missing Kaman. You know, I think we're 9 when Kaman started cramping in the second half, and it's a big loss for us. Sion too. You know, there was a huge sequence for us. Sion getting injured, and they hit a 3. It was a double whammy, and you know, they kept coming at us, making shots, and we had an answer. We just kept answering, and came down to one more play at the end. And give them credit, tip your hat to them. For us, we're going to grow and learn from this. I promise you that. But got a locker room full of guys who are disappointed, heartbroken. I'm with them, and we're going to get better. Ball in his hands. I think they knew that was happening too, and I'm okay with that. And you know, we're going to be in these moments a lot together, and I trust his instincts, and I probably could have put him in a better position, to be honest. And but he's got to touch it and trust that good things are going to happen. And you know, I wish you could say that every time it's going to work out, and that's not reality. And I'm just so proud of him, man. Again, what he did in that game, he willed us in that game. He willed us, especially down the stretch, to have 12 rebounds. You know, again, 26, and I think he'd tell you he's got more in him too, but again, I want him to touch it down the stretch.
John, Andrew Carr is obviously a third you know well. What were your impressions of him down the stretch?
We made some big plays. Yeah, I mean, Andrew's a good player. I mean, we've competed against him, you know, for a couple of years. He had the two and one finishes. No, he's capable from 3, but those are 2 big plays, the finishes down the stretch. And give him credit. He's got good size and does a good job inside. But we just, that's where the details matter, and we're going to grow from that.
Cooper, what did you feel like the difference was offensively for you guys went from first half to second half?
I mean, it could have got a little stagnant at times. I think a lot of it was defense. There was a lot of miscommunications on defense that led to some easy stuff for them. So, I mean, transition offense is a lot easier than playing in half court the whole half. So, I think we kind of slowed it down a little bit, and that led into that.
You played all 20 minutes in the second half. Did you feel any fatigue down the stretch at all?
I mean, I wish I could say that I didn't, but I definitely did a little bit. But I tried to fight through it as best I could.
What does it say for them to have the ball in your hand late in the game, in this big game, this big matchup, as a freshman?
Yeah, I mean, Coach has trusted me to go and make a play. Like he said, it didn't work out. I'm glad he had that trust in me to put the ball in my hands, and I mean, I'm looking for it in that moment. It didn't work out, but I'm still going to look for it no matter what.
It worked out basically every other time throughout the game to put us in that position.
Cooper, do you think that you learned a lot tonight being considering that outside campaign playing such a big assignment?
Yeah, I think it was definitely a big experience. I mean, we started 3 freshmen, so I know me, Con, and Kaman learned a lot from tonight. Playing some big minutes, for sure, was definitely a big learning experience for us. I mean, it's just basketball. We came out, we competed. A bunch of plays that we can clean up on and get better at, but at the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Coach Scheyer, what did you know about Mark Pope and Mark Pope's team before tonight, and maybe did you learn anything from the game?
Honestly, nothing different. You know, ton of respect for him and them, and their offense has been impressive watching on film. You know, I thought our guys in the first half did a really good job, and they just kept coming at us. And a lot of credit to him, his team. You know, they executed really well down the stretch, really well. I think that's where that experience for them really paid off. They shared it. They were patient. Give them all the credit in the world, all the credit.
On that
Jon, you
final
had-
possession, did you slip on something? Did you step on a wet part of the floor or what?
I mean, I could have. It was definitely wet once I slipped or whatever. What happened? I kind of lost the ball first, and I might have slipped. But whatever happened, it's not an excuse. Just gotta move forward.
Jon, you perhaps know better than anybody what it's like to step up and take over a blue blood college basketball program following a storied head coach before that. What can you say about how Mark Pope has handled that at Kentucky as well?
You know, it's not for me to say. You know, Mark, he's been a head coach for a long time. He's done a great job. Obviously, anytime you're the head coach at Duke or Kentucky, that means a lot to a lot of people. And you know, it's college basketball is at its best when those two programs are really good. And not surprised the way the game went tonight in terms of it being, you know, really back and forth in a high-level basketball game. And obviously, he's doing a really good job.
Last question.
Jon, what do you know about the Sion's injury right now, and then what are your thoughts on having another cramping issue after Cooper had?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's concerning. I think part of it is, you know, we have young bodies. I think that's part of it where we got to help these guys. And again, we're not trying to just dip our toes in the water. We need Cooper to play a lot and come on. And I thought the way he impacted the game tonight was, besides the 10 and 7, just his presence on the floor. You could see guys, you know, on their team just looking to see where he's at. And so obviously that's something we gotta take a hard look at. And as far as Sion goes, I don't know his status. You know, he took a hard hit on that screen, a hard hit. And so we'll get him back and get him evaluated and see. But obviously those two guys are really important to us.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.